Have you ever wanted to trust God more, but you weren't exactly sure on how to go about it? But in this video, I'm going to show you how you can trust God more with these 3 devotionals, and each of them is going to hit you from a different perspective with different information on how you can trust God exactly. So make sure you listen to all 3 of them so you know which one is best for you. And the first one is going to be one by Dana Ortland. It's called Gentle and Lowly. And this one is about the heart of Jesus and how approachable he is, basically. So if you've ever felt like you didn't want to approach God with things you weren't sure on how you can trust him, and you're like, I don't know if I can trust God with this because I don't know how he feels about this. This book really shows the approachableness of God and his heart. So make sure you guys check this one out in the description below. And there's this review by Paul David Tripp, and he says this. He says, on the rough, rocky, and often dark path between the already and the not yet, there is nothing your weary heart needs more than to know the heart of Jesus. And it's about the beauty of the heart of Jesus and how we can approach him with like any situations that we have, basically, and how we can just come as we are. So that's kind of the main thing, is about like approaching God and being able to trust him. So you can check this one out in the description below. And the second one is one by Tim Keller, and this book is right here. Hold on. Okay, so this one, it's The Reason for God. This is actually a book, but you can use it as a devotional. And this one is about the evidence of God, basically. And I feel like if you don't know, and if you don't strongly believe that God is real, then you're not going to be able to trust him. And this really helped me to really believe that Jesus actually walked on the same earth that I'm walking on. Like, I always believed in Jesus, but I feel like I kind of believed in him more in a sense of him just like being a spirit than an actual person. But this book helped me to really see Jesus as a real person, so that I can so now I relate to him, and now I trust him more than I did before. So this book can help you do that. And if you're somebody that is interested in like understanding Jesus on more of a deeper and personal level, then you can check this one out in the description below. And trusting God is an essential part to the Christian's journey, and reading wise books that have practical instruction on how to trust God is a really great way to learn about how you trust God. So this book can definitely help you. And make sure you hit the like button if you're enjoying these recommendations. And the third one is one by John Piper. This is another book. It's called The Promises of God. Well, it's actually called Future Grace, and it's basically based on the promises of God. This is another book, but this is another one by John Piper that I've read, but I'm just using it. So the Future Grace is one on the promises of God. And when you're going through a trial, it's easier to trust God if you know what he values exactly. Because I feel like sometimes people are like, oh, I don't believe in God anymore because my mom died of cancer. Well, it's like God cares about death, and he doesn't want death to happen. And he wants certain things, but at the same time, like, there are bigger things. Well, I don't want to say like he cares about us, but like he has a bigger picture, and sometimes he values different things than humans value, and sometimes we don't trust God because we don't understand what he really values. But if we understand that he values these things like eternity, eternal life, and these other things, then it's easier to trust him, because then we know that his power is still there regardless of circumstances on earth that like maybe change, that he never promises will happen. Like he doesn't promise success, he doesn't promise money. He cares about different things than sometimes we care about, and then understanding what he really cares about can help us trust God more. So make sure you guys check out this book by John Piper on the promises of God, because understanding the promises that he has will help you understand what he truly values. So make sure you guys check this one out in the description below. And I also wanted to say that hold on. Yeah, the things that he values can help you understand what you're currently going through, by basically giving you hope of the promise of the future, including eternal life and many other promises that John is going to go through in the book that you can check out in the description below. And that helps you understand the big picture of what God sees and the big picture of whatever you're going through, and helps you kind of transcend from just any like temporary circumstance that you're going through on the earth. So make sure you guys check this one out in the description below. And Christian books and devotionals are great, and they can practically help you like carry out what the Bible wants you to do. But reading the Bible is definitely the most important thing to do. So make sure you check out this video right here on how you can read the Bible for beginners, and I'll see you guys over there. Peace.